Here at Games Radar, we've toiled throughout the year to tell folks why certain titles are worth their time and money. And since it's their time and your money, we've created a quick glimpse at games to keep an eye on. Here's 10 games you should consider as Black Friday looms. If it spells and role-playing fun that's strictly playable on PC, you can't go wrong with The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. PC gamers absolutely love the first Witcher and its decidedly grown-up take on swords and sorcerers, but it wasn't without its flaws. The Witcher 2 addresses those problems and hammers home an utterly engrossing and mature fantasy world that delivers a wide berth of player choice, customization, and a highly engaging story, and they'll only be able to play it on PC. In this third game in the award-winning series that you'll only find on PlayStation 3, roguish fortune hunter Nathan Drake is hot on the heels of yet another mysterious treasure that wields a dangerous level of power. Of course, along the way he'll have to fight his way through a burning chateau, chase enemies through the streets of Yemen, and escape a sinking cargo liner before making it to the Atlantis of the Sands, but it's all in a day's work for our hero. Throw in some fantastic tweaks to online multiplayer, and Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception delivers a game that PlayStation 3 owners can enjoy long after the credits roll. Other than Mario, is there another Nintendo series as iconic as The Legend of Zelda? It's a tough call, but a quarter century into the series, Link is back for a beautiful, immersive journey into the clouds in The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. This adventure game takes the solid foundation of past titles and implements amazing swordplay to create one of the best Wii games ever. Whether it's the best Zelda game ever is still up for debate, but there's no argument that it's immediately worth comparing to classics such as Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time. If you only pick up one Wii game this year, make it this one. Imagine a game in which you're stuck in a series of cruel experiments that can only be escaped with the help of a gun that shoots entrances and exits onto walls, while a passive-aggressive robot encourages you to take the wrong path to your demise. Portal 2 takes the ideas behind 2007's Portal, expands them, and allows you to take on several brain-twisting environmental puzzles with the help of a friend. Along the way, and we'll try not to spoil too much of the fun for the gamer in your life, they'll discover the rather hilarious origins of Aperture Science, the laboratories that enable the player to experiment with new gadgetry. It's as tricky as it's funny and intelligent, and even more importantly, it's available on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. Batman: Arkham City picks up where 2009's Batman: Arkham Asylum left the Cape Crusader. In the prior game, the inmates were running the asylum, and now Gotham City has been overrun by Batman's most notorious nemesis. With a massive, sprawling metropolis for him to police, the Dark Knight detective must brawl and battle his way through Gotham's worst to restore order. It's undoubtedly one of the finest gaming experiences of 2011. Fortunately for gamers, it's available on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. If Blade Runner were a role-playing game, it'd be awfully close to Deus Ex: Human Revolution. 11 years after the original game took PCs by storm, Human Revolution introduces a game full of fluid morality, flexible decision-making, and big consequences to another generation of gamers. It's gorgeous, intelligent, fun, and challenging. In other words, it's a deep game that will provide several hours of entertainment to anyone with a PC, PlayStation 3, or Xbox 360. Some people play games like Grand Theft Auto for the storyline and social commentary. Other people used to play it for the unapologetic mayhem. Used to is the operative term. With Saints Row III, the crude, over-the-top, cartoonish chaos is balanced with fun gameplay designed to keep players engaged and going. There are few games that allow you to defeat enemies with a giant, unmentionable object used as a bat. This is one of them. This should also tell you who not to buy this game for. But for those gamers old enough to enjoy it, it's available on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. While it's a shame that the NBA season is looking dead in the water at this point, it'd be doubly sad if NBA 2K12 weren't among this year's best sports games. While 2K11 introduced Michael Jordan, the emphasis on his airness took away from the other qualities of the game. Now, even with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson in the mix, the game is focused on delivering an in-depth basketball experience that forces players to think and strategize around more than simply getting the ball to LeBron. Simply put, NBA 2K12 takes the ideas introduced in last year's game and pushes them to stratospheric heights. If your b-ball fans are playing on PS3 or Xbox 360, they'll be in luck. Each year, the Call of Duty series provides a few hours of Bruckheimer-level action throughout its single-player campaign, then opens up for unmeasurable hours of multiplayer mayhem. There's a reason that the online game has hooked millions of players. Its adrenaline-filled design keeps people coming back. Factor in a new social networking subscription service that allows the gamer in your life to compare their stats against online friends and foes, and you've got the recipe for a game that they'll be playing until at least next fall, whether it's on PC, PlayStation 3, or Xbox 360. If the gamer in your life loves role-playing games and has already cracked through The Witcher 2, or they only play one video game a year, they could do much, much worse than The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. It's a sprawling fantasy world spilling over with quests, adventures, and dragons to slay. There's so much to see and do that any gamer could sink a few hours into it a week and beat it just in time for the next PlayStation and the next Xbox. Fortunately, they can get a head start if they have a PS3 or Xbox 360, but exceptionally hardcore gamers may opt to play it on PC. We can't help you when it comes to finding parking spaces, avoiding long lines, or bypassing that guy who's holding up the line with returns, but we're glad to lend you a hand when it comes to arming yourself with knowledge about hot games to pick up. Go forth, well-informed and well-fed, and don't forget to check out Games Radar for more information.